Good evening, friends. I'm Sonali Bhatia from Creative Edge, welcoming you to this evening session of Tips and Tricks to NATA Examination Attempt 2. I'm sure आप सबकी तैयारी बहुत अच्छे से हो गई होगी. लास्ट मिनट टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स किसे नहीं चाहिए. मैं जानती हूँ कि आज बहुत सारे मन में क्वेश्चंस होंगे, but let me clarify, this video will be a very crisp um, a tips and tricks session which will guide you in a nutshell what all things to keep in mind and what all things to remember, what all things to uh, have in mind while giving this exam for 3 hours. So, starting with my session, I am going to talk about basic things that everyone will tell you in the house कि क्या करना है एग्जाम में जाने से पहले. Just to start quickly with it, admit cards. I'm sure आप लोगों के पास admit cards के लिए भी कुछ question है कि डाउनलोड नहीं हो रहे हैं, links काम नहीं कर रही हैं. The site might be down because too many students are downloading it. Have patience. I'm sure it will rectify. And you still have 2 days to go. So keep patience. Things will work out well, right? So admit card का print लेके जाएं. Please make your pouch or the contents that you want to take together a night before so that you all don't forget it. So admit card, your original Aadhaar card as a photo ID, which is the safest one, क्योंकि सबके पास आधार कार्ड तो आजकल होता ही है. So just take that, take it in a transparent pouch to have any further complications because these days examination centers are very strict about all these things. Reach early to the center. Centers sometimes are very far away, and it's always better to be a bit early so that you can have that peace of mind that you've reached early and everything is on time and proper. Um, Other than that, sleep well a night before, eat light, and keep confidence that you've done your bit of it. And अब ये 3 घंटे आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता. आपको ये 3 घंटे में वो सब कुछ करके दिखाना है जो आप इतने समय से प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, इतनी प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं. And I'm sure everything will fall in place. Starting with the important thing that we are here to talk about is how to crack this exam, how to maximize your score. नाटा में आपको बता दूं कि 200 मार्क्स टोटल का एग्जाम होता है. A decent score, a very good score is 150 plus. So reaching into top colleges, I would suggest to score 150 plus minimum. So taking that leap, taking that score a bit higher, uh, it might help. The coming tips might help you to score high, keep things in mind, which will really help in last minute. Please remember, इस समय पे ऐसी कोई बात या ऐसा कोई extensive चीज नहीं बताऊंगी which is time taking. You all know that only 2 days to go. We can only fine tune your preparation. We can only give you suggestions how to approach a question, how to approach the examination. So total 200 marks का paper, 125 total questions. In में bifurcation जब आप questions का देखेंगे, I'm not going into too detail. I'm just giving you a framework how the question paper is formed. Last 2 years से same pattern पे आ रहा है question paper, इसलिए we have a bit idea how the paper is going to be. First attempt भी वैसा ही आया था. 75 questions 1 mark के आएंगे, 25 questions of 2 marks and 25 questions of 3 marks रहेंगे. So total of 125 questions for 200 marks, 3 hours paper. इसमें major sections जो हमें पता है वो आते हैं drawing. Now you would say drawing, it is not for sketching, it is only design concept. Architectural concept based questions है, design concept based questions है. Verbal ability आएगा, basic math, बेसिक इंग्लिश जो मैंने वर्बल एबिलिटी आपको बताया, बेसिक इंग्लिश आएगा, जीके आएगा, करंट अफेयर्स आएगा, आर्किटेक्चरल अवेयरनेस आएगा. सो ये कुछ सेक्शंस है जिन सब के लिए हमने प्रिपेयर किया है अभी तक. हाउ टू स्कोर हाई में एक सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात ध्यान रखिएगा. जब मैंने आपको बताया कि 75 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ 1 मार्क हैं, इनमें सबसे ज्यादा स्कोर करने का ऑप्शन इसलिए क्योंकि दे आर द क्विकेस्ट, राइट. 1 मार्क में आपको मल्टीपल चॉइस questions आएंगे in which you have to quickly go through the question and mark the question right or wrong. One very important thing, there is no negative marking. So give your full focus to the question. If you know the answer, give the answer and just go on the next question. 3 hours, you will have to be very time pressed because आपको जहाँ पे ऑब्जर्वेशनल क्वेश्चंस आएंगे वहां थोड़ा टाइम देना पड़ेगा. इंग्लिश कॉम्प्रिहेंशन में थोड़ा टाइम देना पड़ेगा. सो टाइम योर सेल्फ वेल. डोंट बी इन अ हरी टू आंसर क्वेश्चंस. प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट एक्यूरेसी विल प्ले अ वाइटल रोल. हम क्वेश्चंस छोड़ेंगे नहीं पर एट द सेम टाइम एक्यूरेसी पे भी ध्यान देंगे, राइट? सो 75 क्वेश्चंस जो आएंगे 1 मार्क के, दैट शुड बी your first step to score high because that will give you a 75 marks ka boost in the one go. Dusra portion, which is on a higher weightage, is 3 marks wale questions, 25 questions. The reason being they are more observational skill based questions. वहां पे आपकी विजुअलाइजेशन ऑब्जर्वेशन की जो एबिलिटी है उसको टेस्ट किया जा रहा है. यहाँ एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टाइप का क्वेश्चन आता है जहाँ पे आपको 30 सेकेंड्स के लिए एक इमेज दिखाई जाती है. Please remember to have shorthand notes of these questions, right? This nobody will tell you that you are supposed to make notes of such questions because they show you the image for 30 seconds and the image goes off and then the question appears, right? उससे related एक दो तीन जो भी questions आएंगे they will come after the image is removed from the screen. So you will have one rough sheet with you there. They will provide you a rough sheet wherein you can jot down specific questions. Now, what kind of shorthand notes you should make? Please quantify things. For example, if a road is shown, a stadium is shown, or a marketplace is shown, how many kids you see? Just try and quantify things, the number of people, uh, quantify things. 4 cars, one bus, such kind of things. 3 birds. Quickly quantify. Second, just specify next. White colored uh, man, white colored shirt man. So you have to make sure that you specify things in shorthand so that if the question is asked, generally it is asked on such things where you have seen the image with what details is being checked. So make shorthand notes. It will help you to answer the questions in the uh, coming slides. So this is a very important type of question. Another question that comes is preferential type question where they give you multiple answers which are majorly right, right? So you have to, for example, a painting is shown and asked what kind, who made it. So that kind of questions, what is the title, what era it has been made. So that kind of preference you have to give. So please remember the priority. First, the person should be the priority, then the title, then the era. So these are the preferential A, B, C answers you should be opting for. Because here, all the answers might be right, but then you should be able to give proper weightage to every answer. So these 3 marks questions are very important. Another thing that you can even practice for these 2 days is small comprehensions. We've been solving comprehensions since fifth, sixth, seventh standard, but these comprehensions will really help you to give quick answers, comprehend quickly, and score well because these will not be very complicated, but you will have to show your patience and focus while solving this question. So English can really play an important role because last year also there were 5 comprehensions given, and these kind of weightage questions will really boost your score. So these are the some things that you really need to remember that strategize your approach to the paper. What section you feel is more apt, more prepared. So it may vary with every student, right? So please remember that the most prepared section should be attempted first so that you don't leave any question at the end. At the end also, if there are a few questions which you are not very sure about that you know the answer or not, the solution has come or not, make a very conscious choice. Don't just mark the answer because there is no negative marking. make a conscious choice and an educated choice where you can mark the very nearest answer to what you have solved, right? So that also gives you additional benefit. Maybe you didn't know the exact answer, but because you were near, you could uh, at least choose the right one, right? So giving you all these small things, I feel this will really help you. Please solve some mock exam last year papers. If students have not solved any mock papers, or this is your first attempt of this year, students who have not attempted the NATA first attempt, um, it will be a new pattern for you guys. So please go on our YouTube channel or go on Creative Edge's YouTube channel. We have a video where we have analyzed last year NATA paper. Uh, that will really help you to understand the pattern of the exam, and you would be able to approach the paper very nicely. There are many other videos that we have done on YouTube related to the topics of the exam, maybe it basic English, basic maths, design concepts. So ensure that these type of sessions last minute would really help you to brush up your preparation, give you some more knowledge about it, and most importantly, please revise your architectural awareness, GK, theoretical based questions where there is a lot of information about architectural monuments, architectural patterns, maybe the award winners, Pizza Prize award winners. This is a static GK architectural awareness portion, which will really help you to score because it cannot change, it is static. And this will really help you to boost your score. I hope this session must have given you at least 5, 10 points which you can remember and implement in your examination and score well. All the best to all the aspirants.